Okay, so today we're going to go over some concepts that you'll need to know. These concepts you've been using your whole life in English, and you probably learned about them in English a while ago. But we're going to brush up and see how they work in Latin a little bit. And we'll be going over this in class as we get to them. And they're really important for you to know when we start translating. So, first things first, we're going to look at prepositions. What is a preposition? It is a word positioned before a noun, so it's going to go before the noun that it goes with. It goes with a noun, a verb, or adjective. In Latin, you're going to see this normally with a noun. You're not really going to see it with an adverb or an adjective. So just focus on seeing it before a noun. And as we know, in Latin, nouns have cases. And so, and it is usually to describe a relationship of one thing to another. And so the cases that a preposition usually goes with is the accusative and the ablative. Now take a moment and think. What is the accusative case and what is the ablative case? The accusative case, remember, is our direct object, and our ablative case is adverbial, but also could be prepositional. So, some accusative could be direct object or prepositional. So, multiple uses for these cases. In Latin, here are some examples that it may be used. So, in the sentence in casa, in casa means house, so it means in the house. Note that this is a long A, so this is the ablative case. Ad oppidum, to the town. This is what case? Think about this is neuter, oppidum, oppidi. So this is accusative single, to the town. De silva, down from the forest. Ablative, single. So these are some of the examples that prepositions are used. So think about in English prepositions that you use: in, to, down from, up, towards. So those are prepositions. Next, we'll go to conjunctions. Conjunctions are a word that joins other words together. And we know a lot of conjunctions. So they can join adjectives, they can join nouns, and they can join verbs. Some examples: said, et, see, and neck. So said means but, et, and, see, if, neck means nor. Now, in conjunctions, there are several different types. There are coordinating and subordinating. And so when we get these in a sentence, we will be talking about whether or not there's correlating, are they equal, or is there a subordinate one? So maybe a independent clause and then a dependent clause with a subordinating conjunction. Next, we have interjections. Interjections are just an exclamatory word expressing emotion. In Latin, they're usually used with a vocative so verb and also a noun. Some examples: O patria. So O is the interjection, patria is the vocative noun, which translates to O fatherland, calling out to your country. The next one, hue. It means alas. Alas, calling that out. Eke, behold. And then, last on our list are adverbs. Adverbs are a word that modifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb. Usually we see these with that adverbs, we usually see them modifying a verb. And in Latin, typically, they come before the word it modifies. So it comes directly before the word that's going to modify, so you know which word it goes with. Example, non-amant. This adverb is modifying this verb. So if we translate amant, he, she, it, and then non does not love. So he, she, it does not love. That non is modifying that verb because without it, he, she, it does love. Another example, may, sepai, laudant. Sepai is the adverb and is modifying the verb laudant. Laudant means they praise in the present tense. If I were to take away this and just do the adverb and the verb that it's being modified, often they praise, and often they praise me. So me will be accusative, the direct object, the adverb, and then the verb. Now there's several different types of adverbs, and every time we encounter one, we will talk about which type it is. You have time, manner, place, interrogative, and comparison. Comparison is when adjectives are made into a adverb. Interrogative, questions. Place, going towards a place. Manner, and time. And so that is all for this lesson. Those were adverbs, interjections, conjunctions, and prepositions. Be sure to know what that is. They are also in the textbook, so be sure to review those. So when you come across them in your vocabulary, you know how they're going to be used.